Oh, why did I do that anyways? I don't think that even matters. Alrighty then. Alrighty then. No. Honestly, there was no point of it. Alright. Let's get this going. No one's listening to me. No one's talking. Should use the other laptop just in case. But I don't. Should brought my damn thing. Alright. I don't exist. Either ways. How's it going? This is just recording. I'm not even intended to have any invitation to myself. It's me, Element Reptile. How's it going? I'm in my bedroom. Welcome to my bedroom. But the first say, my bedroom. Yes, my friend. My bedroom. This is my bedroom. Welcome. This is. I sleep here. I live here. I goon here. It's usually more spacious than you think. I had a hang TV. I think I have a TV right up here too. This is where I dwell. But if you guys don't know me, I hail from the big city. So I am non-existent. But, yep. Nothing much here. Pretty much. I know I should have some decorations, but all my decorations are all the way on that wall over there. That's all my decorations. It's really not much of a studio because my real studio is on the other room, but that's my brother's room. Can you mind? My older brother just arrived here because he's taking a vacation. He's here for a few days and he's gonna go out. But he wants to stay here, hang around, much as I want to. You know, take me to places. I'm hang out with him. Like I said, once every year, twice every year, 3 times a year, depending on how he does things, depending on his shift, right? Right. He is, you know, he comes by, he comes in, you know, and that's good and respect. It's good to be and respectable, just to be straightforward. But we are here. I'm streaming live, and I want to be drawing. There's nothing. No voice, anyways. Just stay quiet, enjoy the whole thing. Like, subscribe my channel. I'm Element Reptile. We do this. The World Cup. Actually, I want to change it. Let's see. Let's do this. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this. World Cup, guys. Huh? Ain't that some shit? We came here. Mexico. Japan. And then America Latina came in. Son of a bitch, bro. Can't believe we don't, I don't really talk much about soccer, honestly. I'm not a like I watch soccer, but that's only because I wanna good one. I'm trying to give some company with my family who are not of my who are not the same kind of routine as I do. My mother as well. My mother and some of my friends too. They're like not interested in football. Honest, like in soccer. So, but hey, we gotta support our teams. Either way, if soccer is not an interesting sport for you, if soccer's not, it's okay. You can have other stuff. I'm more of individual sports because I can know who it is who. Individual sports is the real routine. It's just like combat sports. Combat sports is individual sports. But we're here about the World Cup. That's what we're talking about. And for me, well, we'll know about it later on, actually. I'm just trying to get to the whole shading part. I actually saw this on X. So you what? I'm doing this trend too. Why not? I want to do this trend. Let's do this trend. I want to represent my country, even though we suck dick. Let's not do that. Gloria a ti. Hmm. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Someone else is holding the flag. Okay, that's how I understand. Then I had the hand here, hand here, hand here, and there you voila. It's gonna be good. This is gonna be good. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Finally getting new baddies in this B. Skill option 1. Now skill option 2. No, let's not copy that. Let's not do that. We're not gonna copy. We're not gonna copy. We're not gonna copy. We're not gonna copy. You're not gonna copy. You're gonna use your style. Nah, I'm not doing that crease. Why do I always do that? Uh, at me. At me. I know you need me. Yeah, right at me. Huh. Hmm. Use your own style. Use your own style. And I lost connection. Lose connection again. Use your style. Use your style. Use your style. Use your style, girl. Yo. Use your style, Camille. Use your style. 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 Mm. I feel like these glasses, yo. I got here. Your gut tells me to not, but my gut says, my mind says yes. No, but use the character. Hmm. Ah, but I want it more indigenous. Hold up. How do I make a character look more indigenous? No, 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 no. Something a little more. Something. Okay. wanna change this. A ver, at me, I choose you. Or at me, I choose you. Or trying you. Or on that beat, on that beat, on that beat. All my fellas, dun, 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 dun. All my fellas. All my fellas, on my. But should I add to? Yeah, I should. It's important to add it. It's very important to add it. So always adding. Always remember it's South America. No, 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 no. It's that curve. Come on, at me, I got you. Mm.
Baby, I don't know. It's been away from me, and I don't know. I know you've been dreaming, but you don't know. You'll do it fine. You'll do it fine. You'll do it fine. I don't waste your time. I don't lead a right. You wanna leave in time.
Thank you.
Here's to me. I can break me fall, and I can see you fall. You won't be road at all. I never got to me. Not no one. I don't know, but I know you what I know that I can see. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I don't know. I'm leaving me. Baby, I don't know. It's been away from me, and I don't know. You know
All
you've
right.
been dreaming,
How long has it been already? 35 minutes.
you'll do it fine.
I'm only just getting started. And I'm only just getting started. Well, if we are getting started, let's get. I just want to bring out the topic. The World Cup. Nah? The World Cup, guys, in the streaming. The World Cup. Well, I know I was rooting for my countrymen, Ecuador. Can't believe we had to get through that side. I fell into that part of point. Fact that son of a bitch. That son of a bitch. You know, when we got our, this is like the second African country that we went up against. I'm like, damn. You know? Like we proved ourselves worthy of literally getting even with the Netherlands. All right? The Dutch. Those teams are hardcore. I'll tell you that. That team is hardcore. I mean, those guys did not mess around, bro. I know we lost against as well Switzerland too. It's such a stupid high note. I remember that day back in like what 2014 or some shit like that. but well, that's because we only had one defender, on our one good leader on our team. Usually, now we had multiple new teams, younger people who are not outdated. Lionel Messi's still kicking somehow, but we had people who are qualified, who came from programs, came from trainings and contracts with European leagues, elimination leagues. And for some reason, right? So we had training we had European style training. But so do other countries from the from the global south, basically, right? How about those guys? They also had their training too. Those fools have other trainings too. And I don't blame them on that part. So now we went up against them, right? We had many, 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 many. We had many shots, yo. We had many shots. And we fucked it up in the front of the world, yo. Oh my god. We fucked it up in front of the world. That shit hurt, dog. That shit hella hurt. Now, I'm not a big fan of, like, I'm not a religious soccer fan. All right? I like other things. Never, like, I try to watch soccer. I'm gonna be rude, okay? And I only watch soccer. I only watch football. I only watch sports on behalf of my brother, on behalf of my cousins, on behalf of my friends whenever they come home. Because my interests are different than theirs. So, since now we're right, and this was the one time that we hanged out and talked and see what we like. The things that we watch. The things that interests us and all that good shit. That kind of stuff. Not saying they're bad, but it's not just not my cup of tea. Though I do have to support the with the troops and support the family. I don't want to be like the low hanging fruit in the group. So I cheered out. So I had my own desired cheer. But what we're here for is that. But see now that game that we had, it for the last minute that we lost. You know what I mean? Last minute. Hang on a second. I gotta do something. Anyways, like I said, back to my game. The World Cup is still going. I'm not. I can't be able to watch the World Cup right now because I don't have the licensing. I do have it. Like we have it on our other TV. Everybody's watching in their accounts. And it's screaming, so Yeah. Right. Hey, I appreciate everything. I appreciate the damn camera guys in the World Cup watching and taking pictures of all the finest bitches supporting. Man, we had models, bro, in Ecuador. But it should have been an opportunity. But we lost, like I said, we lost over 2 African countries. The first one, because our first World Cup, the last World Cup was 2022 in Qatar, and we beat Qatar 2-0, right? But we never go further. That's the problem. And then we went to up against, right? Even in Qatar, we evened out with the Netherlands, which is such an upgrade for us. Such an upgrade. Until we reach Senegal. And then todo fue fuera de la payasa, bro. Todo fue fuera de la carajo. And then we're like, fuck. We lost 2-0. Now I can understand us losing with the French against like France and shit. But we lost with all. Brother, we're all going up against Germany next. If we're getting our ass handed by an African country, we're not ready for Germany. We are going to die by Germany, bro. We are going to die by Germany. Their team, like Germany, is a totally different breed. Honestly. I don't think anyone's gonna make it. We have about what 3 games left against each other until we went up and go, and we might get saved going up against Guatemala. We might get saved going up against, if we have to go up against a Central American country, so be it, right? Because we should. But after losing to freaking Ivory Coast, bro, I don't know how we're gonna make it, bro. Remember, those Ivory Coast people as well, keep in mind. Like, I've seen a lot of memes right now, them doing stupid memes. You know, talking about they did voodoo and shit. I'm like, oh my god, please. Can we not? Yeah, like just look at the hilarious meme. The people are doing hilarious memes and stuff. Either way, hey, they did what they did. They did their job right. I don't blame them too, because they have their programs too. Like they met everybody who got hired in the European leagues. They were trained in those leagues. They were practiced. They had game experience in those leagues. Hincapié, Valencia, Estupiñán. You know, all those Ecuadorian players that you saw in the Real Madrid, the Huefas, the some of the clubs of Barcelona, parts of Barcelona, to even England, to all the other European club leagues, right? Into the United States. Here in America, we have our own club leagues. Our own club leagues. You feel me? Right? So there would be Ecuadorians there, and they would be supporting. So when Ecuador really hits the fan, and we have to go up against another world country, we link up to each other, because we can't stay resting. That's another thing. We fight for our country, but we also fight for our goals. We have to also do other teams. We can't stay in the same bin, unless you want Neymar again for European League again. That's another story. So it's just a whole different club routine within, like the football. But I don't know shit. I don't know nothing of the, I don't know nothing of the. My bad. God damn. I didn't do anything about it. Yeah, but like I said, I don't know nothing of soccer, so I don't know of the league. My older brother knows from A to B science, literally science theory of anything sport. That's his liking, but that's not me. I'm just here to try to draw the trend. I'm trying to draw a good trend. That's the question. That's just the thing for me because I saw something that's cute, saw something's good, saw something's hot, saw something that's amazing, and I'm going to draw it. I am going to draw it. But I'm going to keep the background too, so keep that in mind. Yeah, but so in the wake of this, we had many tries. But at least you know what it was. What at least what we did different, and even though we fumbled so terribly, was that our team, like Ecuador, tends we tend to kind of like try, like we take way too much of our time, right? We kind of waste our time because we are trying to. We will pull back, and then we will go further. We will pull back. We will just only hold the line for so long, and then we try to make it. We try to make it, man. Well, we never do. Usually that's our game. Like we went up against Costa Rica, we went up against Paraguay once, and that was the same trope over and over again. We would hold the line for as long as we can, right? We will hold the line as long as we freaking can until we try to make the goal, but we try to make it at our own pace. Nah, it gets so tiresome all at once, bro. When we try to make it, like, and everybody's like screaming like, "Yo, patelo, bro!" We're like, come on, right? Because that was our, because that's usually how we play. We play by trying to pull back. We're trying to dump, what in such a strategic way, but the strategies are just the same old trope. Maybe I get it, right. Maybe because that's just the way of America Latina. That's how things works over there compared to European leagues. But again, I don't even watch. I don't even watch at all FIFA. I don't even watch FIFA at all like that. I'm something else. But I'm going to talk about it because I was there with the family. Because I had a little I had a little family get together to watch the game. You say, all right, come on, bro, let's watch the game, bro. And like, okay, fine, and then you just accept it. And then we watched it. It's our game, Ecuador. Again, it's an African country that whooped us second time. Damn, Senegal. Yeah, I did talk about Senegal. Regarding to the AFCON thing, which is like the most chaotic thing that you ever see. AFCON, man. Like it was literally a battle. It was so much controversy and so much like fiasco of that game against Morocco. Dude, coaches protested saying, "Yo, let's leave because we were all catching that like how the rules are rigging the game, and then how the players were playing dirty, also getting pardoned, getting red carded for getting kicked down. Like, yo, we're like, bro, we don't want to. Like they were doing that all on purpose, and everybody knew, and everybody was protesting. And it got into there started a riot. And not only that, like why it went down like that even more because ISO Speed was there, because Speed is goes heavy on soccer. Speed goes real heavy on the soccer. Not the own money. He's a soccer fan. I mean, because of he's a huge Cristiano Ronaldo fan. But he say, "Sui." Though the Sui, he's carrying the Sui. He's carrying the Sui for now. Well, Cristiano Ronaldo is the one that did it first, but now he has the aura now. Cristiano Ronaldo, you found a successor from the United States, and he's saying Sui just like you. Sui. Sui. Like he's carrying it. He's carrying it. Come on. Shh. Shit. Um. Oh my God. Coons. Wait, what? I can't. I can't. I can't. I can't. I can't. Come on. I need PowerPoint shit. Ah, damn it. I already want to go back to my sleep. No, I'm not being greedy. I don't want to be greedy. But okay, where was I going? What was I saying? What was I saying? What was I saying? What was I saying? Yeah, but like I go again. Like I go again. Like free, like I remember, like we have now the biggest chance. Ecuador has now the biggest chance with these new guys, thanks to the training. And then newer athletes came in too, who are also. Oh yeah, that too. We have our own clubs like Independiente de Valle in Ecuador. We have Emelec. We have the most biggest and famous one in all of Ecuador, Barcelona SC. Barcelona SC, yes, Barcelona SC. Fun fact that here in Ecuador, right? Our team. The reason why we have a Barcelona in Ecuador is because two Spaniards who came to Ecuador wanted to open a soccer team, and since they know they have Barcelona in in their homeland in Spain, they said, hey, why not we open a soccer team for Guayaquil? And therefore Barcelona SC was born. SC, baby. Yeah. And they're probably the one of the more wider known kind of like teams in like um yeah, club eliminatores. We had elimination matches. We also had the best known in their teams. We went up against Argentina's River Plate before. I remember here I saw that game before. Yeah, so we won against them. Emelec as well. So Copa Mundial, Copa Eliminatores. That's also another thing. That's another thing too. It's all those teams that we have seen before. And they made it. It's just to kind of feel home, I think. So now we grew up, and I grew up as a kid seeing that team. Because every time I hear the word Barcelona SC, I'm like, oh, Barcelona here in Ecuador? Yeah, that's what I think, but not the one in Spain, which is originally is. And if you got to know the difference between those teams, is you got to look at the uniforms. We have our most one of our most famous product in Ecuador is not aside from food is the alcohol beverage called a Pilsener, and we put Pilsener everywhere. But Barcelona SC is the one that has most Pilsener about. We have the most Pilsener. We have the brand of Pilsener. So yeah, lucky for us, no? Shit. Trying to get to this part. I think I don't need to draw that. I could just draw the eagle, the symbols. I could just, yeah. Mm. It's getting darker.
I just wanna be. There's a fire in my soul.
Ale.
No, I've been taken home this, and I can feel alone.
Let's do another one. Yeah, I want to hear this one. Crazy enough, Adult Swim has their own breakcore jungle. Damn, bro, they touching the niche. Hell yeah, baby, they touching the niche. Woo. We touching the niche in this beat. Wait, let me get to.
Streaming. I mean, streaming. Dancing is streaming.
Sí.
Ah, bueno, esto quiero conversar contigo un segundo. Después del streaming.
Okay. I need. No. Do this. And you are. Okay. This is what I got. Nina Gualenja. Damn, Nina Gualenja. 2013. No, way younger. 2011. There you go. That's her photo. Put that in a way. Actually, no, she looks older now. Worried. It was a really good one, from what I know. It was a really good one, I know. Bit like you, I'll take. I'll take you. But We'll also take. Oh, well, what the hell? Let's do it. Because I don't want to. Because I really don't. I'm trying not to copy a white girl. Yeah, she's fictional. Oh. Top of that, this is a fictional character. So I need Dave Alvarez. What was that game that he was making? And yeah, that was not there. Ah, but it's on Facebook. It was on Facebook. Oh. No, I can still do it. A ver. Character design. Oh, it's gonna be long. Come with the snorks. Son of a bitch. Come on, dog. Come on, Dave. I know you're out there. I had it. Almost that one, but not that. I was way out there, way out there. I'll take this. I'll take this one. Just take that and then just kind of like slant her eyes a little bit more. Don't scratch it, please. Don't do the sketching scratch. Just do what you gotta do. See? Something like that. To that point on. Alright. But, okay. Looks uglier, but I don't think that matters. I don't think it matters, sir. It looks ugly, but I don't think that matters. I don't think that matters. I don't think that matters. But actually, no, I want it not to look ugly. I do not want it to look ugly, actually. Fuck. Damn, girl. I'm gonna need you. Oh, that's why we're having it wrong. I'm having it all wrong. God damn, I'm having it all wrong. I've had that shit all wrong, dog. Okay, so now, that's what we were saying. So yeah, I have nothing much to say about it, honestly. Under the fact that I'm doing this out of a trend. Perhaps too, I should ask, like, hey, there's these girls that are fine as hell. I just been recently checking for some fans on X right now. Look at the World Cup girls. Hold up a second. Hold on, what's this? Peru es clave. Yep. Not like I didn't. I was talking about Peru es clave. I'm talking about World Cup girls. Hold on a second. Bro, we having good trends today. All the baddies in the World Cup, and we have Mama Joy. Like, damn. Have you not seen this? You guys not seen this? This is the one I'm doing right now, but I'm doing it like my own version of it. Whoever took a picture of this person, you need a raise. Essential raise. You need essential raise, sir. You need an essential raise. Especially on Cape Verde. Oh my god, yo. Mexico. We got Mexico, yo. We need more of this. But also be careful too. We got to keep in mind that this one right here is potentially it can be AI as well. Keep that in mind. We all have to keep that in mind that shit can be potentially be AI. No matter what. And it would be very upsetting that if that shit is AI. It'd be very upsetting. Since through the time that we were having in this country, we have this unfortunate, stuff that's going on, but we're not gonna talk about that for now. Especially with Ecuador, man. Oh my god. 6 shots we had. 6 damn shots. And we ain't landed one of them. We were so good at the elimination matches until we reached the World Cup. Maybe perhaps is that how maybe perhaps it could be like potential voodoo, as I'm seeing right now. Look, we're gonna check out the Ecuador. We're gonna have to see the memes of this, bro. It's gonna be brutal. I believe that we're really poor, but imagine Ivory Coast less than 200 funds at the World Cup game. That's just that tiny little stuff, right? Yeah, bro. We filled the entire stadium. We filled the entire stadium, bro. There's so much of us in that stadium of Philadelphia, and we lost, basically. Cote d'Ivoire, the Ivoire against Ecuador, bro. That's how it looked like. This is how it looked like. And the world was looking at us. Excuse me, ma'am. That's a Colombian hat. You are good. You're there, but it's a Colombian hat. I'm sorry. That is a Colombian hat. Keep that in mind. However, in the rest, I am getting a good like. So that's what we need. She's representing. She's representing. She's representing, baby. She representing, gotta represent. Hey, represent, gotta fucking represent. Well, let's go check out what's going on in the World Cup right now. Okay, tonight it's gonna be Iran versus New Zealand. Saudi Arabia is right tie. Belgium and Egypt. Oh man, Belgium. Shit. But what we're going after. See, okay, where we are right now. England is there. Not us. The Ivory Coast. But look at this art style. I like that art. Costa de Marfil. Oh my god. Jesus Christ, bro. Nah, don't do that to me. Let's see this one. World Cup, Ivory Coast. And Caicedo gave us the best gift of this World Ivory Coast pure comedy. No. Hey, that's just called respect, man. You know, we got each other's backs and all that stuff. Relax. Right? We're not doing stupid shit like what we did last time with England. We're not doing stupid shit like we're doing in England, bro. Relax about that. But the sad moments, bro, we're taking many bad photos, bro. Dude, we freaking stormed the whole stadium. All of us in Philadelphia. Only to watch us get freaking hammered. To get humiliated by a freaking African country, dog. Some bullshit with that stuff. I'm gonna, after they're getting their first win, keep that in mind too. This was their first win. Yo, if we lost, look, unemployed dudes, when their wife tells them to pick their son, but Ivory Coast versus Ecuador starts in 10 minutes, he put his son tuition in that game. Oh my god. Forget about sorry. It's time to kill each other. Excuse me? Bro, for real. This was blue lock? Are you kidding me? Come on. Attacking Ecuador versus Ecuador attacking Ivory Coast. Hydrogen bomb. No, bro. We're getting memed out. That's absolute bullshit. That's never gonna happen. That's fake. Fake ass, LARPer ass account. Ivory Coast, nope. Yeah, Ivory Coast crossbar challenge. Jesus Christ. Too, they're like, we have these many memes on Twitter X. They're talking about dancing around. So that, yeah, mind you too in the World Cup too. Yeah, everybody was kind of dancing around on the. When it came to Mexico on South Africa, we were kind of like they were like kind of dancing around and stuff, which was funny. Niggas were dancing around. They made it look like it so. Even Piojo Herrera was there. Piojo Herrera was there, bro. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 9, 10, 9, 10, 9, 10, 9, 10. Ivory Coast beat Ecuador in the World Cup. Nah, wait. Me switching cultures to celebrate Nah, too, bro. Hey, yo. They were switching cultures too? Goddamn. Yo, for real, bro. Like, these are African countries we didn't even know. Nobody knows who these people are, and we're getting our asses handed to them. We'd be the first ones. Nah, even bro, you had the audacity to bring out Drewski on this bullshit. Yeah, the audacity to bring out Drewski on us. Yeah, for real. Oh yeah, Ivory Coast, bro. Maybe intent does not matter when you're putting your jersey on the Rocket. You're taking a loss for the. When we go high as fuck. Maybe that's two is not happening. Oh my god, two. The Curaçao, el cabrón que vio la putiza a Curazao y el partitazo de que dio Japón a la derrota de Ecuador y terminó con la su Suecia. Oh my God, the bastard who saw the ass kicking Curazao took, the hell of a match Japan put on, Ecuador's defeat, and it capped off to Sweden versus Tunisia. For real. The rest is just tourism right here. Oh, but one zip, man. One zip, and it was our goddamn start. Look, bro, our gameplay. Look at this. 1703 on our running scores, on our points, bro. Bro, we were just blasting it all, dog. We was just blasting that shit all, bro. It was hard to watch, bro. I bet you every Ecuadorian right now in the country, in the motherland, right now, are just switching teams, bro. Right now, everybody's switching teams, and we got 3 more games. What are the next games, bro? Bro, we have 3 more games, man. We have literally 3 more games. Okay. Who up against? Son of a bitch. We're going up against. Oh, okay. We're now going up against Curacao. In State Group E, we're going to be going up against Curacao. But Ivory Coast. Like we have about 5. We have about 5 games. We have about 5 rounds. As for now. So we're in the same place as Germany. It's gonna be horrific to watch. It's gonna be horrific to watch. We have bro. Our points right. Look at us, our games. On GA, bro. Goal outside, bro, is 7. We were just getting nailed. GF, bro, dude, 7 goals and only one they made. 7 goals. We didn't do shit, and we lost by 1 goal in the first round. And we were going all so well in the eliminations, but we're not doing anything. But that is not gonna stop us. So you know what, Curacao. Our match against Curacao will do the best. We'll do better. Hopefully. Let's not putting negativity on it. Or let's not do anything bullshit about it. Again, I don't know how to speak it for the language of football and futbolistas and nacionales out there. I don't know about that. I'm not a pawn within the world. But if we have to go up against Germany, we're fucked. It's gonna be so bad. It's gonna be so bad when we go up against. Goddamn! Oh my god! I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know. But we're going up against Curacao. I swear, if we lose against Curacao, there's no point of watching the FIFA games anymore. There's no point of people watching FIFA games anymore, bro. If we lose against Curacao, that's it, bro. I'm switching sides. I'm gonna stick with Japan, or well, I'm American, so I got the United States on my hand. So I don't wait. Yeah, that's true. Yes, that's true. That is true. I still have the for USA. For USA, we are. I'm Ecuadoriano, pero también I'm United States of America. I'm born here in the United States. So this is our homeland. That's our motherland right here. This homeland right here. We whooped Paraguay 4-1, and we're gonna go up against Australia. We got 3 points in. Australia went up against Turkey, so we're good on that one. We have 2 teams on our hands. We have Ecuador, and if Ecuador goes down, it's okay. We got United States. But if United States go down, then shit. I'm gonna say right here. And then I want to say, there you go. Or maybe not. We're gonna have to keep going. Sons, dog. Take no chance. Take no hope in this B. But at the end, yeah. But like I said, man. Like, I'm gonna go up against. I swear that's the worst. That's the worst fate we're going through, is going up against Germany. I understand that Curaçao probably had a train. We're all again too. We have teams ourselves that were trained in the European leagues. I mean, so they kind of know how the European like tactics go. So once we pass that, especially we're passing against, France, we're passing against, no, I don't think, bro, it's gonna be probably something else, bro. Like France, like in 2014, we went up against France, right? Ecuador went against France, and and we lost by B teams, by a B team. So they saving the other team for last. And we got our asses handed to us by the B teams. Mind you that. We got our asses handed to us by the B team, man. Which is really upsetting. But no, it was kind of inevitable as well. Because you can't... Because, because at the time, bro, the tactics... we're all kind of separate and different. Some of the skill sets and the things that happen out there. So things we're different. Maybe, I guess. Again, I don't know. Well, I'm just because I watch again. I watch soccer solely because of my family and cousins and my relatives, and that's it. The rest I really am not that interested. It's not I don't understand it. I understand it. Bro, if you can understand football, you can even understand hockey. Bro, you can understand hockey and you can understand soccer. They're both the same thing. Literally, they're both the same thing. Honestly. It's whether or not like, if you are gonna also agree to the term that they're not gonna come through. Can you imagine? Can you imagine an oceanic island coming to? Well, actually, they do have New Zealand. Duh. New Zealand. Duh. New Zealand is probably New Zealand and Australia are the only islander nations, oceanic nations that are able to go to the World Cup. And also the first time ever we were seeing the new jerseys that we had too. As a matter of fact, let me show you something. This was out of all the yellows, Ecuador had this jersey. This was the one jersey I was wearing for the game. Dude, this looks tight, bro. Like, my father brought it. Came to the motherland, and he had this. Right? He said, "Hey, yo, Victor, why don't we give this to you?" He bought this for me, and I said, "Okay, yeah, we could." And he gave this to me, and I want to thank my father. I want to thank my cousins for finding such a rarity they have never seen before. It's a new one. It's a 100th anniversary because of the founding of the Ecuadorian team, 100th anniversary, and it's all in black. I'm gonna keep this I am not going to give this away. I am not going to give this away unless they make another one. I am not going to throw this away unless they make another one. Oh, God. Maybe I should cruzar los lentes. I've seen girls doing this as trends too. Like, this is a new trend that's going on right now. I think I saw this one in an X. They had this in X. I saved it, but I don't want to. Let's see. Yeah, I saved it somewhere along the way. God bless. Oh no, yeah, it's gonna be a long road. It's a long road. That like. No. Ah, whatever. But it had that girl. And now or art too. Oh, they do art. Wait, where's that art trend? Where's that art? The World Cup photo art trend. Art trend. That I can do. Mm-hmm. You know, I shall speed, completely shutting down the whole place. This. Wait, how does he go? As usual. As usual. Do that again. Yeah, as usual. Without a doubt. To this day, he's still going. He's still ranking up. I'm also feeling kind of a bit skeptical now because he's rising up a lot of subscribers, and most of his subscribers, like he's already up there, right? He's already up there, 55 subscribers on YouTube. But I'm starting to feel like there's a lot of there might be potential bots. Because not everyone's gonna keep on subscribing to IShowSpeed just by the fact he's rising. Yeah, we don't know he's rising, but is he really gonna be you know, like is he really up there or not? Like, for example, like there was a case that happened and during his streaming in the Caribbeans. There was a lot of like they reached like 3 million views, but it was because of botting. It was a potential view bots. That's what's happened. That once happened, and then that's when the agency say, no, this is not it. It's like, no, like, how did you see that? You see that? Like, yeah, but like there is, and everyone's like, yeah, we saw the numbers, we saw the vote, we saw the whole thing, but it's kind of skeptical. It's concerning. And like, why? Because it, you know, I think someone was view botting. That's another thing too. So now Speed knows there's gonna be view bots. Speed, no, it's not gonna be a few bots. Okay, how do you do this? Honestly, we don't need to. Okay. I don't really need to. A ver. No, again, another tracing. What's going on over there? While Germans are having fun in the World Cup, the scumbag left are calling out their national far priority. And they're putting that propaganda shit again. Please, let's not bring that out. All the baddies in the club, and we have Mama Joy. For real, we do. You know, well, that's our queen over there. They put her on the front line. We can't even show our country beauty and outshine herself as a country. Baddies Marakebara on. They're from South Africa. Mihaly Dandasi. Oh yeah. So they had in South Africa, they had these baddies. They should have brought her in there. They should have brought her ass in the World Cup. God damn. They should have had her ass there, yo. And who are you? Let me see. Mabel. Okay, they should have had you. But I don't think she'd be interested in the World Cup. I know the other one, yes. Yes, but not the other. We had this one. But still, that's culture. We had culture baddies right here. Our baddies Chelsea, Goosey, and Jollof. But we also have our queens who rocked our nation's flag on the first match day. True. They were there, but the camera wasn't showing. USA brought Mia Khalifa too. Where is she? Mia Khalifa. Yeah, no. What was weird was how did they bring? What was Travis Scott doing? That was the question. What was Travis Scott doing? Wait, is that the? Oh, there's the Japanese actress and TV presenter Yuka Kageyama came to Dallas to cheer the national team. Yo, they came to cheer the national team too. That's good. Bro, it's blue lock there too, bro. Japan against the Netherlands was literally blue lock. It was literally blue lock. If they managed to literally go tie with the Netherlands as well, that's blue lock level, bro. We were 2-2, 2-2, bro. They were 2-2. That is some crazy shit. It was some crazy shit, bro. Now imagine them going up against Germany. We wouldn't stand a chance. But still, bro, like goddamn. We should, dude. It'd be nuts. I know Argentina's not going there. Is that a yeah? And then also too, there was also ducks here too in this one. Patito using on the World Cup, and it's all in the United States. Japanese, once again, doing the respectful way of cleaning things. That's the respectful way. Come on, let's not do that again. I get it, propaganda and all that shit. At the World Cup right now. Oh, that's Elon Musk with his Arabian billionaires. Saudi Arabia, bro. And bro, imagine us losing to Saudi Arabia. That'd be embarrassing. That'd be embarrassing. No, I hope to God when we go up against Curacao. I mean, we are a country. We are like a little island nation of our own, right? If we go up against, if we lose against Curacao, I'm just gonna not, we're just not gonna watch football again. We're just gonna pretend that FIFA didn't exist. Ecuador team never existed. No, not like that. 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 Tampoco. Not like that. Not like that. Curacao. The most first World Cup against Germany. Like, is it that historic? Oh, when they realize there's African other South Africans. That's Cape Verde. Hey, Cape Verde. That's how we need it. They've been filming that. Mm-hmm. Ivory Coast, Cape Verde, and what else would I have there? Okay, let me see this. Group of B World Cup. Yeah, yo, Canada be popping up with there too. The best picture for her on the World Cup. Wait, I need to see if there's any art trends. I think I've seen. No, you didn't. That's not really. That's not even one. That has to be AI. There you go. That's what I want to see. Artwork on this bitch. That's what I want to see. Actual artwork. Like, we need more artwork of whoever she is. We need more artwork. I hope to God it's not AI. I hope to God it's not AI. I swear. Too, bro. What am I supposed to do with this now? Of course. You gotta represent. You gotta flash around. Hey, yo, hold on. What the fuck? Hey, yo! The dictatorship. Oh my God. They also bring up the fact that we have our Ecuadorian president. We have our Ecuadorian president in the in during the World Cup. Yeah, I forgot about that because he was there too when he went to see the World Cup, and then we all lost in front of us, in front of him, in front of everyone, and he also got booed out too. Keep that in mind. He also got booed out. Our boy Noboa, Daniel Noboa, watching the game with their tax dollars. Christ, man. But when in the end, we had this. In the end, we had this. Mexico, bro. But they did have Ecuador, bro. They did have Ecuador. They did have Ecuador. Wait, what? That's good. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Yo. I get. Yo, that's pop culture right there, sir. That is pop culture right there, my guy. That is pop culture. But I think Japan did also to their own version with the Kamehameha with the Dutch. Yo, I want to see the comments of this. Bro just shaved his mustache and thinks nobody will recognize him. And bro just bro just shaved his mustache and nobody thinks we'll. I know, like, absolute cinema. No fucking way. Hitler's alive. Hey, yo, let's stop with this. Hi, wankers. This is too many idiots around here. But imagine that. Oh, man. The dopamine is scrolling through Twitter during the World Cup. I know, right? Moravesa. Keep this going on. Crazy stat. I'm trying to Shakira. Yeah. Ooh, this one's a better one. Better shot. But I think it's just this one. It's just the most valuable one. It's the one that stands out the most. Yeah, it's the one that stands out the most. I mean, I'm American, so I'm born in the US, so I'm just gonna put that in note. Ah, shit. Yeah, she's got the best one. Opened by her brother. South Korea, that must be AI. Yeah, that's AI. That's AI. But I don't know if that's true or not. That one, that's pretty good. That one's really good. Seen that one.
Look like the Dutchman is vibing to me.
That shit look vibing too.
They pulling up to MLB games in Boston, turning that up. They probably done drunk all the beer in the city at this point. Look at them boys key. It look like the Brazilians is vibing to me. They turned Times Square into a whole different color. It's Rio de Janeiro out there. It look like the Japanese is vibing to me. They in Texas eating that good barbecue. Yup, everything bigger in Texas. It look like the Ecuadorians is vibing to
Hell
me.
yeah.
They in front of the Rocky statue in Philly trying to be a part of the next movie. It look like the Chekanese is vibing to me. They in Fort Worth with cowboy hats on it.
For real. They're real.
It look like the English is vibing to me.
Ah!
They did get their stuff stole. They got it stole. But they did find whoever did it. Everybody clap it up. That's good right there. That's good. We got hit by an earthquake.
Oh man, they in Miami.
Hey, I don't know what's going on with them England boys. But everybody else, though, everybody else having fun.
Hell yeah, we were having fun.
Like the chicken.
Next thing you know, they're gonna see these same soccer fans. You're seeing these same fans of the World Cup coming, learning to shoot guns. Keep that in mind. They just come in just to see the game. That's it. They just come in to see the game. They're gonna boot. They're gonna hate the American flag either way. But but since it's the World Cup, it's in the United States. Do you think they're gonna hate? They're gonna boo to us? We let them in. If they really hate the World Cup going in the they really hate the United States, they would not even dare to go to the World Cup. The World Cup would be empty. The World Cup would be empty, and I wonder what the people on the left side who even never watches football are gonna see this, bro. I wanted to see that. Actually, I want to see that. I want to see their reaction. For real. The R9 20,000 South Korea. Oh yeah, too. There comes to the racist stuff too, in the other internet, like the Brazil delegation and stuff. This never ends. That happened with the Mexican. There was a Mexican world trader that was for the global trade for Mexico, who did the same thing, and he got fired for it. But it was old, dog. It was old. It's always this way. It's always this way. My brother had bullied a Chinese girl for a second too, so that's happening. And see, that's what we need more. See, Mexico has that. Come on. It's short, attractive women credence in the crowd. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's what we need. And this is the European singer we wanted to show.
Still singing from the break. The song's been over for minutes.
They know how to have fun.
They're doing it right. They are living right.
It's not the Phoenix Open.
What a night. Just a brilliant.
For real. I want to see more of this. Actually, I want to see more of this. World Cup fans. Oh yeah, the reason why. Yeah, that's Otto, right? Tell me that's Otto. Hold up. Yep, Aka. Yep, my friend. Yeah, this is an AI, but still, that's Otto. Oh yeah, Otto was there too. They had a fan. Hold up. World Cup fan art. I want to see the fan art of this. Yeah, Dream Girl showing up for. Yep. I don't see much. Yes. The Germans. I'm also kind of concerned that this is going to be AI. No, because we can't believe anything. Oh, this one I actually saved this. I bookmarked this one. The World Cup 2026. This one with all the cartoon crossovers. You got the American, you got anime, you got Western cartoons, probably South American cartoons as well. This one, I think that was her. Then but this one is the best picture so far. Japan, the Japan girls, the fans there going there, beautiful as well. It's like everything is up there. To this day, girls twerking around. Cape Verde. Oh, but also too, we also have the reason why like we had like the fans doesn't don't only just come over here to the Americas to like to just to visit. It's also we're a nation of immigrants, so we have our own population of Americans, of these descendants of other nations come in and living in, so that we were representing them. So we filled up the booth. We literally filled up the space without even needing to, because we're immigrants. There's already so many immigrants here on God, and that's why it's like you have Ecuador just filling up the meanest space, and then not many Americans ever knew about it. Not many Americans know. Not many Americans know this. We Americans, I know, is that we're a nation of immigrants. We have so much, like people already living here trying to represent their nation. So why do they? So yeah, you're gonna have Europeans who want to come over here and visit the place, but also you also have the European community. Same thing here in the United States, in the majority. Like the Germans, you have like genuine Germans. You don't see them around a few times, but they're on certain communities. Yeah, Greece, bro. We have Greece. In Florida, we have the Tarpon Springs. That's the largest Greek community probably in the state of Florida, and probably somewhere in the United States. We have those guys, and I bet you 100% they're gonna go hard. They're gonna go effing hard when it's their time. Is Greece? Yeah, I know Greece is coming to World Cup. Okay. No, they don't. But the fans are loving it. Yeah, not to do for real. But there was the fans, bro. I'm from Belgium. I'm visiting America for the first time. I love your country. I'm in Times Square. After the basketball, I see men of all races starting fires and destroying cars. This is amazing. In Europe, only Muslims do this. Oh. Yeah. No, it's because we have fatigue. Only Muslims do this in our country. The Mexican. That's fun. That's fun. You see, that's when we need unity up in this B. Tourists arriving in Florida in June. 3 hours later. Yes, my friend. Oh my God! When the World Cup starts happening here, because we're about to have the World Cup. I think right now we're gonna have the World Cup in Orlando. Hold on a second. World Cup. Seven matches in the Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. Bro, in June 15, it'll be Saudi Arabia versus Uruguay. Uruguay versus Cabo Verde. Scotland versus Brazil. On June 27, Colombia versus Portugal. Shit. And then, right, I think, is it going to be one? What about in our home city? What about in our Orlando? How about Orlando, bro? My friend. Where is them Orlando tickets? Also in the massive World Cup. It's just the soccer celebration. July 19th. It's just a Free Fans Fest. Oh, it's just that's probably going to be there for the after party. But if there's matches, in the marquee. Okay. June 19th, USA versus Australia, Brazil versus Haiti, Pobrecitos, and then will be Panama. The next one, June 17th, 27th, will be Panama versus England, Croatia versus Ghana, Jordan, Argentina. Oh shit! But it was also a final viewing party too. But true match will be United States versus Australia. That one's gonna go hard. It's gonna fill up the freaking place. It will fill up the place, man. On God. I have without a doubt. Shit. But look, it's accurate there. Tourists arriving in Florida in June, 3 hours later. Yeah, you're dead. You are not gonna handle it. Cristiano, Messi y a Messi juntos. Como ver a Cristiano y Messi juntos. American fans are already celebrating like they won the World Cup. Cameraman knew exactly where to point the camera. Exactly, yeah. Yes. Exactly.
A giant line.
Don't tell me. Hold up a second. Wait.
This is one of the funnier things I've seen so far in the World Cup. You can see right behind me, Waffle House. A giant line of all the people from Spain, all the Europeans and everything. I don't think I've ever seen a line from Waffle House. More or less, I don't think I've ever seen Waffle House at over a 50% capacity. You know what? I landed in Atlanta. I was like, you know what? Waffle House sounds banger. Some chocolate chip waffles to start the day before the game. No, I was wrong. That's not even gonna get close to happening because that line, look at it. It is so thick. It's just going down the entire side of the building.
For real, what's going on?
You're kidding. Now, mind you, I am right next to the stadium. FanFest is there. Stadium right over there. But I think it is so funny seeing all like the Europeans taking the culture of just obviously Waffle House and just everything that America comes to bring. I mean, you guys have seen all over Twitter. Was it Freddie the German and stuff like that, where just experience, but they're not getting chocolate chip waffles. They're not doing it right. You know, all-star special chocolate chip waffles, eggs, bacon. You guys know the deal. You know what to do, but they're finding out for the first time. So you know what? I'll let them have it. I'm gonna go find somewhere else to eat before this game, but figured I'd show you guys because I thought it was hilarious.
Oh, this is a giant mountain of food.
It's beautiful, man.
What is this?
All right, so you have hash browns, eggs, steak, bacon, sausage gravy. This is not a real thing. We just said this, and then they made it.
They literally are making.
That's what I'm saying. It's not a real item.
So this place is open 24 hours
24
a day.
hours.
24 hours a day. Yes. Yes.
Waffle House is
The most
very
unhealthy.
They always are very prideful. A very southern company. It's so hot again.
This is, oh, wow, okay, you're just going all in.
Delicious. God, I'm gonna need help physically.
Like, this is the most unhealthy shit. Yep. You Europeans, you gotta understand, guys. Like, yo, I know it's your first time seeing the Waffle House. You probably saw it a lot on Twitter, on TikTok, of how things go down in the Waffle House. Like, you're a freshman, man. Hey, man. After you go outside eating all the shit that you get out of the Waffle House, start working out. All right, I'm telling you, dog. Pretend there's if you want to visit some of the gyms, there's fighting back right. They're in America. You have tons of gyms, bro, for you guys. They're open for tourism. That is near the stadium. Use those. Exercise. Start using the bag. All right. On God, man. Because, hey, man, like I tried Waffle House before too. Some are good, but damn, that shit was greasy. I'm telling you, no, first time. I'd be surprised. 50% capacity in Waffle House. My friends, my guy, 50% capacity in Waffle House? You got to be out of your mind. That just means Walmart and Waffle House has become one of the newest milestone epicenter of United States tourism. That's the crazy part. Because of all the stupid and crazy world star hip hop shit that goes down on the Waffle House, bro, imagine that we actually coordinate Waffle House fights, bro. This is on a funny. Yo, Dude, that would be international, y'all. Just its own fighting ring. Just people just going at it. That'd be good. That'd be good, man. That'd be good.
That is really good.
I'm gonna need help physically.
That is really good.
This is absolutely delicious.
That's ridiculous.
I've literally eaten Waffle House since I've been a fetus, and I've never seen a dish more big, bold, and beautiful than this thing.
I've never had Waffle House before, and this is very good.
Here we are. We're about to try Waffle House. What have you got? What have you got? What is this? Texas bacon cheesesteak melt plate. About to eat it right now.
We are incredibly drunk, so
Yeah.
this is what we've been told to do. Try it when
It's literally British people in freaking Waffle House, yo.
Okay, here we go.
like a slice of American cheese on. Wait, are you trying to? Okay.
What do you think, Josh?
I'm gonna try this first, right? This is nothing like hash browns in England, right?
Oh my.
Is it good?
Damn. You English people don't even season your chickens. Damn, I feel bad for you, bro. Bro, I'm not gonna say like, hey, yo, let the Muslims come in and start cooking the chicken. I don't believe them. That's it. But damn, bro. What do you cook over there in England? How stale is your bread? They're loving the Waffle House.
I don't know whether it's because I'm drunk, but this tastes incredible.
Really good. 10 out of 10.
Wow. Wow. Let's get another Texas plate then. Come on, let's go.
10 out of 10. Incredible.
Yeah, we've never been here before, so this is our first impression.
It looks good, to be honest with you.
From the
it
outside,
it looks like shit. No, it doesn't. Shut the fuck up. It's white and it's
from the outside, it looks basic.
It's like American restaurant,
What
right?
do you think the food's gonna be like?
Amazing.
Well, amazing. We're drunk, so it's gonna be amazing.
Everything
Is it?
Okay, guys, let's go inside and.
European women are wanting to check out the Waffle House for the first time in their lives. They say on the outside, like, yes, on our point of view, inside and outside, Waffle House is shit. All right, because we're growing up there. There's literally a Waffle House on my. I could drive like 5 minutes away. Right there, there's a hotel and there's a Waffle House right there. 5 minutes away. It looks like shit. Smells like shit. Honestly, on God. But these are Europeans are saying, damn, this looks like a national treasure. It's like Walmart. I want to check out Waffle House.
Looks like crackheads here.
Let's go. Let's do this, baby.
Is this supposed to be like bread?
It doesn't have the right.
It's good.
No, it's like
Which do you think yours? I don't know.
Me, thank you. Okay. If you go to Waffle House, you cannot come here sober. Yeah. It will not be good. Yeah. So this was the best drunk meal I ever had in my life. But if I was sober, this would be. But waffles were actually good. Mine was awful. I liked your blueberries. Yeah. It was delicious. But mine, peanut butter.
Yeah, peanut butter was like.
I like the wine. The wine was nice. And the wine, coming here after drinking. Oh, wine. We need to pay and we need to just. Yeah,
They're just fascinated over Waffle House. You got three black and brown dudes right there behind doing another little video of themselves streaming and talking about the FIFA World Cup going there and talking about Waffle House as well. I mean, this is dead of night, bro. Everybody's catching wreck over there in a Waffle House. Waffle House is well famous for niggas catching wreck left and right, up and down. And yeah, this is probably the most one of the most positive views of a Waffle House by Europeans, especially Japanese people and tourists themselves. They are also coming to the Waffle House like, yo, I want to see a fight in Waffle House. I just want to live the American experience in a Waffle House.
At the Waffle House for the first time. This looks like a real American breakfast to me. We've got everything. We've got waffles. Whoa. We've got bacon. We've got sausage patties. Let's start off with the bacon, man. That is so crispy. That is so good. Let's try a bit of the hash brown.
I didn't know what that was at
Yeah,
first.
this isn't the normal kind of hash brown I see. Oh my god.
Yeah?
Oh my god. So good. Sausage patty. Let's get a bit of sausage patty with a bit of waffle, I reckon.
Sausage patty?
good?
Nah, I don't trust that shit. What?
I reckon the bacon would be good with it as well.
Let's have a bit of egg. A bit of egg and hash. Wow. Let's try a bit of toast with jam. And what is this, guys? Whipped spread. What is that? What do I do
Is
with
it
that?
butter?
It's buttered.
It might be butter.
Let me know what that is. This will be gone in a couple seconds.
Yeah. You're probably gonna have a heart attack too. Destroying your body probably feels so good, man. Destroying your body feels so good. Look, people can't sell World Cup. They're too overpriced in the economy. Like, bro, are you high? And you see, this is another thing too. You're gonna have this shit in, check this. Okay, you're gonna have shit like this over here. That says by the anonymous. This is left wing propaganda. They don't even know, bro. Bro, I'm looking at. We just recently saw videos right now of just packed stages going on in Philadelphia, and tourists just coming to a Waffle House, and then not just that, you got Japan being Japan, cleaning up their space, showing respect and cheering on. Wait, hold up a second. A giant inflatable soccer broke ball free during the traffic of a Rocket League. Turning to a traffic team of rock and trying to avoid the ball, but the truck had to hit it. Yeah, but it looks like a Rocket League game. God damn. But to having a packed, World Cup mascots. Oh yeah, people getting arrested as World Cup mascots too in Peru. Peru es clave. Keep that in mind. And the bunkers, bro. Group C in the World Cup. God damn. But this is in the World Cup, bro. I just hit that. Turning this place into Rocket League, dog. Hey, that looks pretty cool. I ain't gonna lie. That looks pretty cool. It's Rocket League in El Salvador. Rocket League, like, for everything that is fictional and everything is pop culture that comes out of the world of like fantasy is all coming to life in down the global south. That's going down in Latin America and all that stuff. Oh my, changing nationalities every game during the FIFA. How many slurs can this girl say? How many slurs? Look at this. It's more wholesome shit. That's wholesome shit right there. Moroccans. No, we're not doing that shit. We get it. Everything is big in Texas. Yes. Actually, I want to see more Waffle House. Actually, I really want to see the Waffle House thing.
They've been cracking me up the whole.
At a Waffle House. The Europeans are obsessed with. For many Europeans visiting the World Cup, stopping at what becomes a unique culture, seeing the long lines and busy atmosphere. I want to see more of this. There's a German guy named Freddie here, and as far as I can tell, Waffle House have won at Wendy's for lunch, Chili's in NBA Finals. Little does he know, he just earned his citizenship. That was the secret meal combo to unlock it. Wendy's escalation. Oh my god, dude, this guy's eating the most unhealthy things that we made here in the United States that we're trying to avoid. And Chibi's the NBA's final. Dude, this guy earned his citizenship. You are an entire American for liking that stuff. You eat the most unhealthy things. You ate the most unhealthy things known to mankind. And here you are. I can't believe, bro. Look, bro, Basquiat in Tampa. Oh my god, even in Tampa? So why? In Tampa, dog. They're talking about politically in Tampa. Literally, Keir Starmer's because Keir Starmer is the guy that's responsible for like burning all of England to hell right now. Like they're like no one like people in England are celebrating the World Cup too over in the homelands, but like in London, like in Winchester, like in Birmingham, Oxford and those in those cities, like is all going up in flames in the suburbs too. So they're like, okay, you know what, fuck this. So not many people are celebrating over there. So people who left out, they're all talking about him because he's the one that's set off the mass migration shit that which let's just say didn't work out so well. It did not work out so well. Let's just say that. But to hear these guys in our state of Florida, bro, it got so packed. Brits are probably experiencing so much freedom right now while in the U.S. That's true. Look at the comments. The Brits are probably experiencing so much freedom in there's because they are also banning free speech over there. Like internet identification, which we're gonna lose free speech too as well. Keep that in mind. The internet identification, all that stuff is happening over there in England. It's just getting crazy. Shit's getting nuts over there in England. They're just losing their because of the shit that's going on over there, man. So they probably felt so much freedom here because of the X. The whole world, right? Because of X, the whole world knows Keir Starmer is indeed a wanker. Brits are probably experiencing so much freedom right now while in the U.S., bro. For real, how it started, how it ended, for real. But I bet when he sees this video, like in his mind, he's thinking, "I'll show those thugs." For Star, unfortunately for us, we are his enemy. These are people in the U.S., in England, in the U.K. King of them all, wank. Starmer been lying. God damn. Look at him. Oh, they're just going insane. About Kim Starmer. Kim Starmer's a wanker. For real. We'll see what I'm saying. What? You think everyone's in shackles? Wait till they piss in the street and vomit all over your driveway. It's a rare fucking treat. Oh yeah, there seems to be no signs of intelligence life anywhere. Didn't Trump just ban Sean Strickland for attending the White House because he spoke against Israel? So much for freedom. That's true. That we sing it in England too. Please, just don't give the England supporters patio chairs and brick walls. Jordan is just another Trump-loving retard, of course. He's another part too. That dude. La puesta de España y los hijos de putas de hoy. The World Cup's supposed to unite everybody. It's when people get the most racist, but it's beautiful. Freddie watching for real. Who else are there? Was it a World Cup fans in Florida? Come on, I want to see my state, my home state of Florida. Come on, not just heard all the time. One of the greatest ironies about the FIFA World Cup in America is that the European patriots can celebrate their national pride and waving their flags without fear of prosecution by the police. Think about that. That's not in that's not in the United States. That's in the homeland. That's in Europe. World Cup tourists visiting in London. I want to check out. I want to check out. Oh, this is the video with the Japanese. They thought who was Japanese and just picking him up. Like, yeah, that's what's in Mexico, yo. Only every European, right? Where's he?
For the first time in my life. Better than any moment in my life. And I am married and have 2 kids. Oh, but in France you have des crêpes, les petits pains au chocolat, les croissants. No, I give my left croissant for a Texas brisket. Don't even get me started on Costco. Costco is bigger than my village where I live. Whatever you want at Costco, it's there. You just show up and you could buy your whole life there. We need to start a revolution just to get Costco in France. I will be the first one to say I will start a revolution to get a Costco. Les Italiens, les Italians, I'm sorry, but ranch makes pizza better than anything I've ever tasted. When you go to a restaurant, you leave a tip. It's because they're so nice. But my waitress, she came over and talked to us like we had known each other for years. It was like she wanted to be my best friend. And at the end, I felt stupid not to leave a tip. In France, they want to take off the tip of my head. Speaking about how nice and friendly these Americans are,
I don't tip.
In France, I can count on one hand how many people have smiled at me. Just normally, just smile, you know. I think my mother has smiled at me twice. Here, just going down the street, everybody says hi. Like, what do you want? What do you mean hi? What do you mean bonjour? Oh, hi. This is a normal road in America, and this is bigger than the Champs-Élysées. This car right here is called a Waymo. Waymo? C'est ça? Yeah, Waymo. And for the longest time I wondered why it was called a Waymo. It is because America has way more than the rest of the world.
So basically, he just came from the village. He sent him, so he's from the village sides. Boy said he's from the village. Like, this is his first time. I can't think. I think I can count on one hand how many people have smiled at me. I think my mother smiled at me twice. The Americans have Waymo and the rest. I thought he was complaining and miserable with his beautiful accent, but this is comedy gold. I love that he's like, F croissants, we need pizza and ranch. Yeah, too. That's wholesome shit. That's wholesome shit. Women with passport. Oh my god, not with the Me Too movement. Deem the VTuber. Oh yeah, I've heard the news on the Deem the VTuber thing. Has BPD, borderline personality disorder. Sometimes having a relatively intimate knowledge of, as my sister has BDP at work, have intense, rapidly shifting emotions of fear and abandonment, and then these responses. BPD. This.
American people finally get their moment in the spotlight. Seeing the way you've welcomed the Scots in Boston, the Algerian folks in Kansas, the Dutch in Texas, it's just been beautiful. Seeing all this all over my For You page and in the international press has been just honestly such a breath of fresh air, because for once, just once, the lead story isn't intentionally
shit
divisive politics or celebrities or some manufactured rage bait on the internet. It's just everyday American people being themselves, kind, welcoming, and yeah, a little confused at our food choices. These are the real people, like the people who are actually the fabric of the country. Take the random folks I met in Tennessee. I was standing outside an Arby's thinking, what is this place? And they were like, dude, if it's a nice dinner you want, maybe don't go here. Then they pointed me to a local barbecue place, and I ended up having one of the best meals of my life. That is the US I know. And I think that's what the World Cup is showing a lot of Europeans. The headlines will show you a country, but Americans will show you America.
Yep, he's not lying. So we're all, it's that because we're so used to we're so used to the havoc that it's so numb over here. We're so used to havoc, it's numb over here, bro. And many people have like although besides us in like stuff like that's going on in Canada, that we got our American flag was booed in Canada because of the the BS is happening over there. Because our Trump, the fucking like the Israel loving fucking Epstein best friend Trump is there happening over there too. So that like you see that a lot, and it fabricated what us Americans really are. I mean, look at the interview with Shia LaBeouf's interview when they're talking about you have heard of the Epstein files. It's like, man, I don't give a shit about whatever that shit. I don't know none of that shit. I'm having a good time. Talk to the people. He said talk to the people out there. Do you think they talk about it? No. Let me take you to a bar. We're talking about, hey, let's get drunk and everything and that. We don't give a shit. I don't even heard of it. Exactly. No one wants to hear. Not everyone's gonna follow the social media news. Not everyone. Matter of fact, people are trying to get away from social media. Keep that in mind. People are trying to get away from that stuff. And you see that the world is different again, because in social media, the world, like you're putting anonymity, right? You're able to be anonymous. You don't need to put a photo of yourself. Be anonymous. Don't show yourself. Don't show yourself, right? You hide yourself, and then you become whatever the fuck you want to be as the character. And that's what many people are. They're just characters, cosplaying, but they get the best of you, and then you become like what they wanted to be. You want to rage bait? Let's rage bait, and there you have it. You have people rage baiting like a motherfucker out there, man. You have a lot of people rage baiting against you like a mug. Of course, you have posers. You have people who are not real fans or something like that. But we're the only country, even though it gets very annoying, it gets very tiresome, it gets very we are in a state of fatigue too. It gets very fatigued that the media, that we have this media that is completely pushing and shoving and lashing out this propaganda machine that we're all throwing to. Which is tiresome. Literally tiresome, yo. It's literally tiresome. I want to see more. This is in Miami, yo. That's in freaking Miami. That's in Miami, yo. That's in Miami. Welcome. And let's see the Japanese fans. Texas is good. Everything is big.
Where's everyone from? Japan. What do you think of America, Texas?
Texas is good. Everything is big.
Where are you guys from? Where's everyone from?
Japan.
Wait. World Cup got America on the greatest PR run we've seen in years. I've just seen a motherfucker from Europe gas Golden Corral, man. If it's this easy, then fuck it, we were the greatest. Yeah, I'll probably, you know what? I'm going to Ibiza. Tomorrow I'm gonna do my recording I'm gonna go to the Ibisu store. I'm gonna do that. It's just for a quick video. I'm gonna do a quick video over there, and bro, I want to see fans all over the world. Yo, keep that in mind. Going down there. I'm probably in Tampa as well. Holy shit! Holy hot shit, man. We're going to see that insanity happening. Japanese have a tradition of cleaning up stadiums while their teams are playing abroad. Yeah, I mean, that's just the culture. No, that's not the culture, right? This kid, sir, the Japanese World Cup tourists discovered free chips and salsa. I didn't order this, but it was from the start. Is stuff like this paid? Like the atochi you get paid in Japan? This is what we get instead of healthcare. Wait, chips and salsa are free for your meal. You can always ask your free refills. On our way to judge is Mexican restaurant by the quality taste of their salsa. Totally free. Enjoy. Free chips and salsa make you drink more margaritas. Think of it like foreplay. Tú como todo lo que está en la mesa. Un mexicano nace donde dije la chingada ganar, puedes pedir más. Welcome to the land of the free. It's in more ways than one. Free chips and salsa. You're like, oh hell yeah. USA Mexican restaurant. We did not order anything, and the food was already arriving. Chips, salsa, unrequested, free. I stopped the waiter. We have not earned these. They say they just come in. They come with a table, man. They come with a table. In my and hospitality is a they just come with the table, man. They come with the table, right? With the table. In my land, hospitality is a debt. Every gift creates an obligation, weighed carefully, returned to the proper season with the interest of feeling. Here, the gifts arrive before you even proven you can pay for dinner. This is not an appetizer. It's a declaration. We trust you. Eat. I ate with the gravity the moment deserved, and I must report this calmly. The basket empty and a new one. Did we refill? The waiter said. It's bottomless. Bottomless. They have wells of salsa. The supply lines of this nation are beyond anything my ancestors imagined. My friend warned me, don't fill up on chips, dude. Too late. I accepted 3 baskets. Honor demanded each one to be finished. An unfinished gift is an insult. By the time my food actually arrived, I was ruined, man. I was not hungry. I was defeated by a courtesy. Generosity that arrives before the request cannot be repaid. It can only be survived. I know the rule now. I've made my peace with a basket. 1 basket, 2 at the most. Who am I deceiving? There is no number of baskets I would refuse. The trust of a nation is that in that salsa, and I intended to honor all of it. This guy is America is a land so steeped, and like he's saying this is a whole article this guy did made. It's something in quiet marvel. It's a land so steep in quiet marvel and unexpected compassion. Even in its older soldier's heart is stirred with so stillness. Yet my prayers are not those of my distant age. I seek neither conquest nor glory. I wish that only that the peoples on this earth might live side by side with generations, this and this and that. Above all else, I pray that my daughters may one day walk beneath peaceful skies and with their daughters, with their laughter, no shelter. Should those who guide the destinies of Japan never regard the destination? It's like a culture. It's a long story. By a courtesy, generosity that I know the rule now. I made my peace with the basket. No, right. Depends on the restaurant. For most, it's free. For some, first hits free, refills aren't. And then there's those ones that charge. We tend to take a dim view of the third, but they do exist. Chips and salsa are free and unlimited Mexican restaurants. They're just like, yeah. Euros are visiting the World Cup seem to be generally blown away how awesome America is, and how it doesn't match up with the image portrayed in their local media. This is a cultural shift on how Grok Auto Translate got the Japanese reading American posts. Cheesecake Factory won Scotland 0. It's like, I can't do it, bro. I can't do it. Just careful, bro. You don't want to get too fat. All right. Well, some shit like that too. Like this is the kind of stuff to see, bro. I want to see more like tourists, World Cup tourists, America. This is more wholesome stuff I want to see, rather than because I doom scroll and I goon, I doom scroll, I goon, I doom scroll, I goon, I doom scroll, and I goon, I doom scroll and goon, do scroll and goon. I get it with that we have a lot of bad shit going on, but this is way better to have more positivity around here. Look, host cities, dude. Toronto, we got Seattle, we got Atlanta. Like going plane to plane, they're like wondering, yo, how long is this gonna take? Like, no, this is like another country. It's like, bro, there's 2 oceans. 13 hours they're saying, and those people who are going to travel ocean to other ocean, they're gonna be freaking spellbound. They're gonna forget, like, realize, oh my god, I can't believe I've forgotten how big this country is. I forgot how America is, and we are the teams gonna be playing against them. And we're like, damn, bro, I don't know if I'm ready for this, fam. Bro, I can't wait until they hit Compton. When they're in Los Angeles, when the World Cup happened, I'm pretty sure some of the World Cup tourists went to visit Compton. They went to visit Compton, and they're like, yo, I didn't know it was this ghetto, but this ghetto seems better than the favelas in Brazil. Shit. It's like paradise in this bitch. Right, look, sir, the Japanese World Cup tourists discovered free chips and salsa. Man, goddamn. I want to see more of this. Oh my god, another one. Like, let me explain why I think Freddy resonates. Lots of Europeans visit the USA as tourists. They visit New York or city, Washington D.C. or Hollywood or Las Vegas. And if they visit natural beauty too, they really go, right? And if they visit, right, they really go to really crowded places like the Grand Canyon or Yellowstone. So while they see our cultural and natural icons, they're mostly blue cities, and therefore they see the decline, the homeless, the drugs, the dirt, and the rude Americans. But Freddy's not doing that. Freddy's driving, and he's doing it through the heartland, where people are kind of polite. The skies are wide open. The bounty of Buc-ee's and Bass Pro Shops are overwhelming. Freddy's not seeing fentanyl and decline. He's seeing the real, hopeful, patriotic, kind American that European tourists rarely traverse, and he loves it, and that's why Freddy's a phenomenon. Yeah. Europeans are arriving for the World Cup. The food is actually really good. Wait, they do free refills? Okay, the stadiums are insane. The weather is no joke. Air conditioning isn't optional here. The roads are complete chaos. Why is the gas station bigger than my airport? Everyone's way friendlier than expected. The 2020 may go down as the largest American propaganda ever conducted, and we're not even trying. Okay, stadiums are horrible. They shouldn't host. Okay, the stadiums are nice, but they don't fill. The stadiums fill with game, but the games will suck. Oh, right. And the Europeans are running for the World Cup. Okay, so this is kind of like the response. This is kind of like the response to that. Best part of the World Cup so far through the eyes of soccer tourists coming here for the first time. Like literally, the Germans are really like, yo, I've never seen this before. All right, I think it's time. I think it's time for guys. Anyways, this is already a long chat run and gone in. So man, I did it probably. It's already a quick thing to do. I am gonna be, because I want to kind of get ready for tomorrow. Although tomorrow is just gonna be like a quick thing. Honestly, it's gonna be a quick thing to do. I am also thinking of doing like an extra few videos or so. I'm just wondering if I'm gonna be even allowed to you know, like record the store, because I think they do. I think they do. I think honestly, I think no, actually, they think they do. The people in Ibisu, I think they do for the time being. Also, I'm also expecting to see like the birthday. Like I also have my homeboys coming in to up, you know, coming from Miami too, seeing the place packed up too. So wondering like, hey, where we're gonna go to? I'm gonna go see the springs and stuff. I mean, it's a Monday art stream. I really didn't, you know, I'm coloring along the way, but this quite much, you know, quite the stream I had. I mean, this is gonna be pretty short. Last time I did was pretty long, so that's another thing to say. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. You know, like, subscribe to my channel. I'm Element Reptile. We see each other next year. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Once again, it's one of my latest shirtless streaming. This is my bedroom. Probably go back to the studio once again. I hope you guys enjoy this again. I'm Element Reptile. We see each other. You're blessed, baby.